Shalom, Mr. First foremost, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh B'Shem Shai B'Shem Karkadash, to the apostles, and else great millstone for teaching us his true peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Yahweh is the name of the unfailing Hebrew, B'Shem is the name, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. Back in the lesson, and as the entitled, we go into a wicked woman's mindset, or something to that effect, but came across the video right here, and I was going to make a quick lesson, quick hit to the spirit going into it, of just how far gone, and how rebellious, how wicked a lot of these women are, especially the mindset that they have, the spirit that they're walking in. I was about to see right here within this video how they hate and despise actual good men. And those exact women are we begging and desiring a good man, especially when all hell's breaking loose, and really specifically a man of the Lord. As you get Isaiah 4:1, and also prism at Isaiah 32, how the men of the Lord are going to be that hiding place, that sanctuary, and this chaos that's getting ready to erupt. But guess what? A lot of you wicked and especially rebellious women are going to be turned away. You're going to be rejected. Because another good point, you don't want us then, you're not going to have us now. So I do want to play this quick video right here. Get us out the way, get a couple scriptures, and those lessons will be edifying and to the point.
I'm not comfortable. In fact, I've tried really hard to be attracted to men who treat me well.
It's boring.
It's not only boring, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
So, okay.
Through. And you see a lot of these women are especially, drama based, looking for a fight, especially within these, relationships, which is just out of really, these women hate order. That's why they want a YN or an actual so-called bad boy, a bad man to be with. And yet those exact women will say how they can't find a good man, how all men are trash, this and that, and yet look who they're with. And look at the things that they're saying. They feel uncomfortable with a good man. They find him boring. We'll see how boring that good man is coming to these last days. Because those exactly want to be begging and crying for help. And guess what? No one is going to come to their aid. And guess what? A lot of these bad men that you love so much are going to be having their way with you, doing the things that they want to do. But you need to get the point. This is Proverbs 1:22-24. Just once again, going to show the times we're coming into, man. And they come to you like, we'll see which man you'd rather be with coming to these last days. But like I brought up that point, a lot of you women are going to be rejected. You're going to be turned away. As I said earlier, you don't want us then, you're not going to have us now. This is Proverbs 1:22-24. I do want to get a little bit more verses than this right here. And it's going to, and I say, how long you supposed to be love simplicity, and scorn is delight, and scorning and fools hate knowledge. And our people hate this truth, man. Verse 23. As I turn you on my fruit, behold, I'll pour my spirit unto you. I make known my words unto you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. Many of our people are smacking away that hand that the Lord has extended out unto them. So a lot of you are going to get, what's coming to you, man. And it's going to be well deserved. Dealing with this hefty judgment that the Lord's getting ready to bring upon this place, especially upon you wicked and rebellious women, man. That hate, that despise order, that don't want to get with the program. You can go and kick rocks, man. But once you're going to have the exact women trying to get super close to the men of the Lord. But you're going to be rejected. Because they're going to know your exact thoughts. Because also another point, the elect men are going to be bestowed with spiritual power. Going to Isaiah 59:19, going to that standard being lifted. So how also do you think Isaiah 4:1 is going to take place? We're going to have 7 women shall take hold of one man. How do you think that one man is going to be able to defend those that are going to be with them? His household, with all the chaos that's getting ready to erupt, especially everything this devil is getting ready to come down with. Obviously the Lord's going to be performing great miracles and doing great things. That's how the Lord's going to defend his elect, but also through that spiritual power, man. You can once again go back to Isaiah 4:1, how you think that's also going to transpire once again. So that power is going to be needed. And just going back to that point, You like to know your exact thoughts. What your intentions are, the things that you have done, the things you've said. So a lot of you can be turned away, man, rejected. You can go and kick rocks. Now let's see where we left off at. Let's get I believe verse 24. No, verse 25. Okay, but you have set not on my counsel, and one in my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So the Lord shall laugh at you in that day, man, especially through his prophets, through his men. Those that are wanting to mock and scoff now, and you see just how proud a lot of these women are right now. They're on this pedestal, but very soon they're going to be brought low. And the scripture going to how a haughty spirit, before a fall. Roughly paraphrasing, that pride can be brought down. I also will laugh at your calamity. I'll mock when your fear cometh. Verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and the destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall he call upon me. Now you want to seek the Lord. Now you want to get right. Now you want to get in order. Now you want to get with the program. It's going to be far too late for that, man. Read the verse 27 from on top. Now it says, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, with distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall he call upon me. So hey, keep that same energy, man. You see a lot of these proud, boastful women. This is women empowerment, feminist spirit you see being pushed. We're seeing how they hate and despise a man, saying the man's not needed, the man is useless, they can do what a man does and do it better. Well, keep that same energy, man, especially when all hell breaks loose, when chaos erupts. Especially these women that want to be with these bad men, these bad boys. Because they come to you, I said, you're going to have those exact men that were big and tough and big and bad are going to be, gripping their loins and crying like a damn woman. While you're going to have the elect men being defended, being well kept. Having stability in the midst of this chaos. And then we'll see how your love for these bad men will turn out. If they come into these last days, it's going to be absolute chaos. You're going to be having people doing things that they want to do. Having their way. We're coming like some purge-like times, man. You're going to have homes being broken into, being kicked in. So we'll especially see what your pepper spray and your taser and your pink mini purse will do for you. We'll see about that. But also another point, it was kind of prominent within TikTok or Instagram, a lot of these videos being pushed where they made a saying, or it was like a choice. They said, would you rather dwell with a wild bear or a man in a forest? And a lot of these women pick the wild bear. So he comes and says, go and cry and call for help for that bear, man. See if it helps you. Now let's see. Let's read verse 28 one more time. Then shall he call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. As about the point, now you want to seek the Lord. Now you want to get right. See, our people especially only want to seek the Lord when it benefits them. For those that want to now get in order, that want to now get with the program, when all hell is breaking loose, when it's at your doorstep, it's going to be far too late for that, man. We're especially dealing with these wicked and rebellious women that now want to suddenly get in order. That now want to, be in the proper order. Under the man. But nah. Hey, keep that same energy, man. Now let's see. Really, that's the point right there. Let's get to another scripture. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 26 and 23. Other scripture that came to mind now says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. There you go. And that's why you have a lot of these women out here saying, why can't I find a good man? All men are trash, this and that. Yeah, look at who they're with. And yet that's who they'd rather be with than an actual good man who's played within that video. They're boring. I just don't feel comfortable with a good man, yada, yada, yada. This is why you see in a lot of these relations, these women are looking for drama, looking for a fight. A lot of these women are through, man. This is why, the woman should be, the least of our priorities right now, man. The least of our to-do list. Especially when all hell's breaking loose and chaos is getting ready to erupt, especially in time of Jacob's trouble, the woman's gonna be the last thing on our mind, man. But just to also add another point, we're gonna have all the women we could ever want. So it should be the least of our worries, man, and the last thing on our mind. Especially in today's society, which is how wicked, how rebellious, how nasty a lot of these women are. It's just not worth it, man. These women are to be a pillar of rest. The reality is nothing but a damn burden. Adding on to your problems, man. One more time from our top. And I may get another translation for this. Now it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. There you go. Let's see. Because I do want to get another translation for this. Let's see. I believe it's a GNT. What verse was it? 23rd verse. Let's jump down. So lucky, bear for a minute. This is a good one right here. This book is Sirach 26 and 23 as is read. As an ungodly woman will be bestowed on a lawless man as his portion, but a godly woman is granted to the man who fears the Lord. So you're going to have these few sincere sisters be rewarded. With an actual good man, a man of the Lord. And I say few because you're going to have a lot of these wicked women be destroyed, man. As Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 19. But this is why you see a lot of these women, getting with a lot of these wicked dudes. Because that's their portion, man. A wicked woman for a wicked man. Now, the Ecclesiastes, or also in the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and 19, that says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. What's the portion of a sinner? Judgment, man. As in the scripture, the wages of sin is death. And you just see just how wicked, how terrible a lot of these women are. I mean, this is not what we're dealing with. I was going to get in scripture later on how, let's see, it's down here. How they rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than with a wicked woman. If you're paraphrasing. But now let's get a couple more scriptures. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Now it says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High. So it's going to show that there's an established order. And you see what's being promoted and pushed today is the complete rebellion against the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. As you see how these women hate and despise order. A lot of these women don't have respect in these relationships with the men. They're always, walking around, making it seem like they're the ones that wears the pants in the household. When it's the complete other way around. But now you see, once again, how they hate and despise order. Really a lot of these women just want to have the status of, being in a relationship, but not having the duty or responsibility of one. That's why they continue to extend and push those boundaries. They don't respect the man. Because, when you actually put your foot down, you're being an actual man, especially within the relationship, you don't want you wearing you don't want your woman wearing revealing clothing. You don't want her shaking, cheeks on another man. And you're doing this and doing that. He's too controlling, misogynistic, toxic masculinity. These women hate order. They just want to do whatever they want to do. But listen, you want just get that point there. You go into that established order. And matter of fact, you get other scriptures how the woman was created for the man, and not the other way around. Because what's pushing and promoting today's society is complete rebellion. In today's society, the women are put on the pedestal. They're the ones on top within these relationships, which is completely off. And you see within movies, cartoons, and shows, how they always, make the man to be, stupid, big, and dumb. And the woman is a smart one within the relationships. She's the one that tells the man to go and sleep on the couch. It's just out of order. It's all out of whack, man. This is Job 39:17. That's because Most High had deprived her of wisdom. Neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And they'll especially soon find out that they're not the prize, but the man. The man is the reward. The man is going to be the one to be desired and sought after in these last days. Excuse me. But it says, because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom. That's why you see them having these stupid ass takes. Saying, I find a good man boring. I find it uncomfortable, this and that. Go and be with these bad boys that you like so much. See how much they help you in these last days. Because they're also, you're going to be in a jam. You're in a pickle. Be faced with, deep trouble. And a lot of those bad men you like so much are going to be acting like a bunch of women. Crying, travailing like a woman. Especially a lot of these big, brolic men out here. This is one thing why the men of the Lord be desired so much, especially in the last days, man, because they're going to have stability, as in Isaiah 13:6, also going to have wisdom and knowledge to be stability of thy times. The elect are going to have abundance, man, and be well kept. But I guess only the few sincere women out here are going to be selected. And guess what? A lot of you wicked, rebellious women are going to be rejected, turned away, because you are not needed. Because once in the midst of this chaos, and the times of Jacob's trouble, you're going to have people doing things that they want it to be a lawless society. And a lot of you are going to be faced with deep trouble, man. You get in scripture how we're going to have women getting ravished out here being taken up. We see how much you desire the bad men then. And it's like if I sound like a broken record and you repeat certain points, but Lord's will, I'm getting this point across. The reason one more time, because the Most High deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. The scripture going to how they're clamorous and know it not. And that's why you have that saying, just sit there and look pretty, just shut up. Get a few more scriptures. Where did I leave off at? So Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. Another great point. Now, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we'll eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let's be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And Isaiah 4:1 is approaching. And like about the point, a lot of you wicked women are going to be turned away, they're going to be rejected. And guess what? The men of the Lord, the elect, are going to have that choice whether to take you in or not. And if you're told to kick rocks, you're kicking rocks, man. You're getting out of here. After about that point, you don't want us then, you're not going to have us now. We'll also go into that number 7. It goes to the word, completion. So it could be any amount. Isaiah chapter 32:2. Also another great point, which I'll get this and I also get a little more verses within this chapter. Because it also goes into the terrible, situations these women are going to be faced with, and it really is well deserved. Now, and a man shall be as in a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So also just going to show how desired the man is going to be, in which sense specifically a man of the Lord. And you see within movies or cartoons, people walking in the desert, they start hallucinating and desiring, water. That's the only thing on the mind. It's going to show how desired the man of the Lord is going to be. Get a few more scriptures and that'll be that. Or actually, I want to get another verse to luck you. Now it says, verse 9, it says, "Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." So you women will be faced with a jam. Great trouble is coming your way. So once in those that don't want to get with the program, that don't want to get in order, you have something coming your way, and guess what? It ain't going to be good. Most of you women will be humbled. You will be sacked. There's Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 16. "I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman." You know how annoying, how much of a monster you gotta be to where the man would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to be in the same room with you? Man. Proverbs 21 and 19, to further answer that point, "It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman." There you go. See if we get another translation for this. This is a GNT. "It's better to live out in the desert than with a nagging, complaining wife." There you go. Hey, especially with a lot of these relationships, the woman is the one pushing away the man. And really, the key problem to a lot of these relationships is the woman. Now let's get the last chapters of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 6. At about that point, you're going to have a lot of these big, brolic dudes out here. All these so-called bad men that you women love so much. We see how they're going to act come to these last days. "Now to ask ye now, and see whether a man do travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness." So we'll see about that. But that's the point right there. I came across that video, so I make a lesson going into it. And it's like if I sound like I broke the record on certain points, but Lord, I got the point across and you're edified. And I do close out and give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'al Shem, Shah, Ba'al Shem, Kadash, and Shalom. See you next one, Lord.